Kev, we travelled to Halifax on Saturday. What's training been like in preparation for that one?
No, good. Listen, it's a hot week, obviously, so manage it as best we can. But always off the back of a result the previous week. Training's been good, the standard's been good, and just prepped as normal as any game we would.
Yeah, you mentioned that result last week, winning in the last minute. Does that give you sort of an extra boost going into Saturday's game?
It should do. I think, especially last minute winners should give confidence. Because if you don't win the game, you take a point, but that bonus of a late one, is always important. But it's still 3 points at the end of the day, and we've got to go and face a really tough Halifax side, and away from home, we've got to go try and get a result.
Yeah, it's the first of a few long away games this month. Does heading up on the Friday sort of make that preparation beforehand even more important?
No, listen, it's normal. Yeah, we prepare as normal as we can. Obviously, it's a bit earlier kick-off, but you just adjust accordingly. That's not a problem. It's all pretty standard. Everyone in terms of travel and prep and that. So no, we'll be pleased and we'll be ready for whatever comes our way.
Halifax are always a tough team to beat. We know them quite well, and it looks like they'll be up there again this season. What sort of test are you expecting from them on Saturday?
It's a tough one. Obviously, they've unbeaten in 5, and tough to score against. Haven't scored loads themselves, but they've got some dangerous players in the attacking areas, and look at a real tough team to play against. And just you go away from home in this league, it's always a tough game. So we've got to get our performance right and our levels right, and hopefully we can produce and that get us some result.
How's Jack Bridge after the injury he picked up on Saturday?
Yeah, I just had to monitor him this week and see how he is going into training, maybe tomorrow. But he's one that obviously we've got to be aware of.
Kev, we touched on how difficult Halifax are to break down. My colleagues let me know that they actually conceded the least so far in the league, but you'll be confident with your team, the way you're playing at the moment, that you will be able to find a way past them.
Yeah, always. Yeah, I think we've always, whoever we come up against, we look to try and go and win a game. I don't think that'll ever change. But yeah, they're obviously, as you say, the goals against Column suggest they're very tough to break down, and they're built on a solid base of that defensive unit, if you want. So be a tough game, and I'm sure they'll be at home and looking to win the game as well. So I think it sets up for a good game.
And it's an opportunity after a last-minute winner to kind of put a run together, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm not looking at it as a run. I'm just focusing on the next game, and I think where we're at in the small squad we've got, that we take each game as it comes, and can't look too far ahead in terms of any runs together. Let's put everything we've got into the next game, and hopefully we can do enough to get a result.
In the short history between the two clubs, you've got the better of them overall, but haven't managed to beat them at their place. Are you confident you can do that one?
That's the aim. That's the aim. But we've got to respect. They're at home and very very good at home as well. So tough game, as I keep repeating. It's a tough game, and we've got to perform.
I think Aaron Cosgrave is up there now. It'd be good to see him again.
Yeah, no, of course he played a part in us when we won the run last year. So yeah, listen, we've had a lot of players that have come through with us and have moved on, and I'm sure Aaron will do ever so well for Halifax.
Any update on Louis Lomas?
No, he's just still with the physios, just doing a bit of jogging and stuff, so still quite a way off.